Hi, and welcome back to Ukraine, the dark and light. Yesterday evening, Donald Trump announced sanctions against two Russian oil companies. The sanctions target oil giants Rosneft and Lukoil, which between them account for more than 5% of global oil output. Has Trump finally woken up? Will he change his mind on this? Who knows? But we have been waiting since January for Trump to actually do something, to push Putin to end the war. This comes on the back of Trump canceling the planned meeting with Putin. Michael Rubio spoke with Sergei Lavrov, Russia's foreign secretary, on the phone this week and clearly understood that Russia's position on the war will never change anytime soon. Therefore, Trump felt there was no reason for another meeting between himself and Putin. Has the Trump administration realized it's time to actually do something, and therefore place sanctions on Rosneft and Lukoil? Trump was asked this question at the White House yesterday. Why do you believe that the sanctions that you're announcing today will push Putin to the negotiating table?
An impact. They're massive sanctions. It's sanctions on oil. The two biggest oil companies, among the biggest in the world, but they're Russian. They do a lot of oil. And hopefully it'll push, hopefully he'll become reasonable, and hopefully Zelensky will be reasonable too. You know, it takes two to tango, as they say, and we're going to find out.
The reaction in Russia was quite interesting, as always. To quote Medvedev, "The United States is our enemy, and their loquacious peacemaker has now fully taken up the path of war with Russia." Trump's cancellation of the Budapest summit, new sanctions against our country from the United States. What else? Will there be new weapons apart from the notorious tomahawks? Let's hope that finally Trump will support Ukraine, and finally he realizes that Putin does not want to end this war. To keep up to date with what's happening in Ukraine and geopolitically, please like, comment, and share. Thanks for listening to Ukraine, the Dark and Light.